Hey everyone, good afternoon. We're keep on going. It's 3 o'clock. Wanted to give you guys a little bit of an market update, let you know how the trading challenge is going, and just want to also let everyone know that Tim is still working hard on the series that he's developing. It's going to be launched very soon. We'll give you some more updates for that as it goes on. I know you guys are all really looking forward to that, as am I. So hopefully this will keep you guys educated, motivated, and ready to stay calm and safe in these wild times that we live in. Just want to let everyone know that in the markets, you can never know what's going to happen, but if you trade what the market is doing and as it's moving, you can catch some of these really big moves. And I was just evaluating the charts recently, and I haven't been able to catch all the big moves, but I have been able to catch quite a few of them. And as a result, that's been very helpful. And let me adjust this real quick. It's been very helpful in trading to be able to get these moves because it's been carrying the market. But if we just go ahead and take a look at some of these things, I mean, they've just been off the chart. And while that can be scary, it can also be huge for the people that were on the right side of them. Let's just take a look at this Bitcoin chart. I mean, this thing is just monstrous. It's gone from 10,000 all the way down. It went at one point to 3,900. And so that's pretty insane price movement. 50% for Bitcoin has been huge. And so anybody that was able to jump on that and let it ride is really in good position. And personally, I was been really thinking about getting back into it on the long side. I'm not quite ready yet, but you know, as these moves get big, there's a big spike and it pops up above this moving average, then maybe I would consider taking a long here, trying to fill this on Bitcoin, because you know this thing can move really fast and you just never know where it could go. If we look at it on a daily chart, if it goes right back up to the 8,500, 8,700, that would be a great possible momentum factor move, and very possible for that to happen. We got a big rejection down here. So, I mean, that's extremely possible. And we look at some of these other big moves, like the Australian dollar. And this is tremendous. You know, usually the Australian US dollar, which is what I'm looking at right now, usually that chart is pretty flat or slow moving. But in the last few days, it's been crazy. It moved 478 pips. And again, if you would have been able to ride this out, which is not easy, but it can be done if you are disciplined and you stick to your strategy, because there was a big spike in here. There's a big spike in here, and that's designed to shake people out. And so for the people that are able to hang in there and to execute their strategy, it's able to get a lot of profit. Or you could have gotten in here, got out, and then got back in when it spiked, which if you have, that's another really valid thing. The New Zealand is the same way. The New Zealand dollar has moved pretty rapidly. The pound Swiss, I don't come on here to say that I'm wonderful and all this stuff, but I was able to capture a really big move on the pound Swiss in my other account, and it's just been really useful to be able to just let these things run. I mean, this thing was really nice is when it dropped out of this channel. I mean, I didn't know that it was going to do this, that it was going to go 900 pips, but I will be happy to report that I'm actually still in that trade. And it's not to say that I'm wonderful, because I'm not. I mess up more than you guys. I guarantee I mess up more than you guys. But I have learned how to allow some of these trades to run, which has been helpful. And if you go back to the trading challenge, it's a playlist that I'm setting up. I'm on trade 15. I don't know how many of you guys have been in the trading challenge with me, but for those of you that have, you could see some of the big ones that I was able to hit. Just the other day, I got into this pound dollar, and I got in right in here. And you can see that the move that has made, I didn't know it was going to go 700 pips. Had no idea. And I got in on the euro dollar down here. I didn't know it was going to go 673 pips. I had no idea, right? I just allow the market to do it. And right now the market is moving, so we want to try to catch some of these moves right now. So with that being said, I've lost a lot of trades too. Okay, I've lost a lot of trades. Actually, let's go ahead and pull up. So, I could come in and say, yeah, I caught these big moves and I'm wonderful. And look, I'm actually only winning 33%. That's not anything to write home about. 33% is just average. Not that great, right? 33%. It's not great. Nothing special. Like, could anyone do that? Maybe. I mean, I've lost 4 trades in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I am up $10,600 in profit. So I'll take a 33% win rate and make $10,000 and lose 67% of the time and still make $10,000. That's a really good thing. I can still lose 11 trades in a row. And yeah, I'm disappointed about these 4 in a row, but I don't know what's going to happen in the market, so I just got to trade what I see. And I will admit I was a little impatient on some of these things, got in a little bit early, didn't take it right at the right time, got a little bit aggressive, got a whole list of mistakes that I've made. And I want to work at making myself do better on those. Part of it is because I've been doing the trading challenge, and that's caused me to make a few mistakes here and there. So I want to be patient and make sure I'm taking the right trades. So with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about today's trade. Yes, I already lost the euro dollar this morning, so I've already taken one loser on the day. I took a long trade this morning, and I ended up getting stopped out of that pretty quick. Actually, I was only in the trade a few minutes. I took a long right here, ended up getting stopped out really fast. It's only in it a few minutes before the trade went against me, and that's okay, because once I'm in a trade, I don't know what's going to happen. The market's going to do what it's going to do. I have no control over it. I do the best I can up until that point. Try to look at all the winning scenarios, all the possible losing scenarios, look at a lot of different factors, and then just make the best decision based on what I'm seeing the market do at that current time. And that's all I can do. I really can't do any more than that. And so I took 4 losers in a row, hoping to break that streak. It's kind of interesting because I looked at 2 trades this morning. I looked at the U.S. yen and the euro, and the U.S. yen would have gotten me up about 85 pips, and now I'd be down a few. So I'd probably still be in that trades, but it is bouncing right now. And so that is, one that we could look at too. So right now I'm going to actually jump on the Swiss because the Swiss has been pretty weak today. And so I'm going to try to catch this move. It recently just crossed above this moving average. The MACD is getting ready to cross. We had a big spike up in the last week. It's currently, as you can see here, it's currently moving upward. Right here, it's moving up. And so I'm going to try to see if we can catch some more momentum. I lost a USD Swiss trade earlier in the week because my stop was just a few pips away. Just a few pips away. I would have probably hit like a monster trade, and you guys can go back and look because I've done it all live. And you could have seen that monster that I just missed. It would have totally changed my my stats right now in the 20 trade challenge, and I would be sitting a lot better than what I am right now. I'm still pretty happy. So anyhow, I'm going to take this right now. It's popping up a little bit. I'm going to take it while the price is decent, and let's just do the math on it. We know that the cost for this is $10 a lot. And where am I going to put my stop? Let's take a look at a good spot here. I want to be a little more conservative than what I normally would just because I've lost 4 in a row. So I'm going to give myself a 40 pip stop here. So then we know 40 at $20 a pip, $10 a pip times 2 is 20. And where am I getting the 2? It's 2 lots. So that's $20 a pip because each lot is $10 a pip. This is the kind of stuff you should be calculating and figuring out ahead of time, right? So it's $20 a pip, and then I'm going to put my stop loss below here. At right now, it's about 40 pips plus the commissions and the spread. So it's going to be about $800. And I want to give myself a little room. Sometimes I might go a little tighter, go for like a 15-point stop just to try to increase my profits. But because I've lost 4 in a row and I want to try to break the negative cycle, I'm going to give myself a little more room. So I'm going to give myself the 40 pip stop. It's moving up. This is early in this candle. This is an hourly candle that just triggered 12 minutes ago. On the 15-minute, it's still making its way up. But if we look at the daily, I can give myself a little room, want to try to see if we can carry some momentum. And normally this is probably not the time I would normally trade, 3 o'clock, but this is when our Monday trade video goes out, so I'm trying to fit our schedule for you guys, for the viewers. You guys are used to seeing me trade at this time, or Tim, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right, well, I'm going to make the trade happen here. I'm just going to pop it in and put my price, and then now I'm going to drag it down to about right here, 38 pips. And as far as the target goes, I think a great place to target would be right where this moving average is and into these resistance points. So I'm gonna try to put it right up in here at about 150 pips. So I'm going for a 3-to-1 here, a little over a 3-to-1. It's right into this resistance, and into this moving average resistance. So if I hit 150, my profit would be 3,000, and my total risk is 808. So it's over a 3-to-1 on this trade, and hoping to break my 4-trade losing streak. All right, guys, well, keep your eyes open for the educational challenge that we're going to put out. We're going to put out a lot of education. Hopefully this has been helpful. Our mission is to help you guys have security in an unstable market. When the markets are crazy, we want you to be one of the ones that has security, because you're not concerned about blowing your account, not having financial control. We want to give you control in this environment by having a solid and steady trading strategy. So just stay tuned for that, and we're going to help to deliver that and give you the confidence you need to trade in these markets. And I really feel like confidence is such a big thing, because if you make a few bad decisions and it shakes you from your confidence, that is a huge factor in your trading. And see, as you can see, I've lost 3 in a row or 4 in a row, and yet I'm still confident, I'm still secure. I don't have that fear attached to it because of the confidence that I have in this strategy, and the confidence I have in allowing my winners to run and to hit their targets and to let the market be in control. I don't have to be in control. I let the market be in control. It will help me handle that sense of security. All right. Well, thanks a lot, everyone. Again, this is always for educational purposes only. I don't expect you guys to follow me, or don't really even want you to, because I want you to learn this stuff for yourself and to do it. You could follow, I've lost 4 trades in a row. So if you're coming in here and I'm just trying to get you the right mindset, if you're coming in here and you're thinking, well, I'm just going to follow him and I'm going to do great. Well, if you started 4 trades ago, you would have lost 4 trades. And then you'd be like, what the heck is this guy doing? I don't want you to come in here and think that it's a magic bullet. It's the solution. Follow me and I don't have to worry. No, you have to learn. When you learn, that's what really builds that confidence, is when you have had some experience under your belt and you've been able to see that the system works. Then you have that underlying confidence, which then gives you the security to not really have to worry about what's going to happen or what the market's going to do. You're just going to let the market be in control. All right, guys, have a great day, and we will see you again very soon, probably tomorrow. Good night.